Hey, well, that was a little bit of a weird technical difficulty, a big hiccup, I might add. But nevertheless, we are here. I don't know why I am here. I don't know. Blah, 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 and blah. So, good evening. Another fun-filled, action-packed. Oh, what am I kidding? I'm just like on because I was bored on a Monday night. My wife's watching Stranger Things, and I figured, why the heck not? Let's do a stream and unbox something else. I am your host, Martin Sebastian, aka UltraMegatronus. You can find me here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV. I know this is extremely unexpected in the last second thing. Quentin, man, you have been like on the ball with me, man. Welcome back. How are you today, man? Doing good? I'm just me, myself, and I right now. So, like I said, things have been a little bit sporadic with streams as of late because I've decided, hey, I'm bored. My wife's watching Stranger Things, and I'm out of focus. Someone's gonna be like, "Hey, I heard that line before." So tonight, again, I decided to say, "What the heck? I'll do another unboxing." But as you probably saw in the thumbnail, or probably on this, I'm not sure how far it went through. Is this is the your guess is as good as mine unboxing? So I figured, why not? Let's have some fun and figure out what to unbox today. So if anybody wants to throw in a vote, I've got a couple of things I can unbox, but I will only unbox one thing tonight. I might do another unboxing tomorrow. I might do one on Wednesday. Who knows? Who cares? I do because I want you guys to watch me and like my channel. I'm pathetic. No, I'm kidding. I'm not pathetic. I can act pathetic, but why the hell not? Not like your other shows where you just say, "Hey, how you doing today? This is the weirdest guy I've ever seen undo a boxing video or do an unboxing video or something like that." It's kind of a weird thing that you got going on here with my crappy ass voice impersonations and all that stuff. But to anybody that's actually tuning in and wondering, what the hell is this about? I am Martin Sebastian, aka UltraMegatronus. I am a Saturday night streamer that invites toy collectors onto the stream and have a good time, just chatting to win and talking about collecting stuff that we all enjoy. I do some other stuff on the side too, and I figured, why not tonight? Let's have some fun. Got some stuff to unbox. But like I said, I'm probably do one, maybe two if I feel up for it, because I do have to work tomorrow morning. I do have a life outside of this insanity. So, with that being said, if anybody's in the chat, please jump on in and put your 2 cents in. It's all good. And again, Quentin, man, hope all is good. Unbox the TF1 gal. Okay, so we've got the one. Let me get some other opinions too and go with that. So, all right, so let's do this. Since you brought it up first, this is option A. This is Transformers 1 Airarachnid. I can unbox her. If we want to stick with the theme for Transformers 1, I also have Transformers 1 Alpha Trion, which, everybody's like, well, we just got Alpha Trion. Why bother unboxing him? It ain't worth it. Option 3 would be the newly released about a week ago, Amalgamus Prime. So that's the third option. Options 4 and 5 can be one of the Combaticons, aka Vortex, aka, because I already did Brawl, aka Blastoff. And Razor Claw already showed like a while ago. So we'll give it about 2 minutes and go from there. So how's everybody doing this evening? I'm going to catch me a little bit of a brewski here just to relax a bit and unwind and all that stuff. If you got something refreshing at your house that you want to take a kickback on, go for it. Who's judging here? I'm just drinking a beer. God, I did not mean that to rhyme. That's sad. I am so sorry. Yep. I can picture it now. People are going, you are nuts. You are weird. Why are you doing this? Why the hell not, guys? You got a camcorder, you got an audience, and you're having fun. Making yourself look like an idiot online. But on a positive note, if it's making you laugh, it's better than doing something bad. Oh, cool. Finished first on or first one? And which one did you finish off? And I froze again. Like I said, it's better to have people just make fun of a person than to go out there and do physical violence and harm to anybody else. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm like 240 pounds. And that's just not from drinking beer. That's just from being a happy, joy guy. Oh, I hated that cartoon. If anybody ever seen it, that cartoon pissed me off. And okay, so G.I. Joe's continue first of my G.I. Joe videos. Nice. Yeah, I'm classic G1 G.I. Joe. Well, no, I take that back. I am Generation 2, which would be the 80s version of G.I. Joe, because of course G.I. Joe came out with the first line back in the 60s and all that stuff. My uncles played with those G.I. Joe's figures, which were like this tall and very bland. The new version of G.I. Joe, when they released it, was really cool to have because they had so many different characters and such a new take on like what to expect from a military output. And the bad guys, Cobra, that's a kick-ass fucking group. They lost a lot, but that was all good. They had cool-looking bad guys, and that's the thing, man. The bad guys always look so cool. Snake Eyes was one of the cool, good-looking characters in the comic book. All right, so I'll give it about another 2 minutes, and I did not notice that the bottle of beer that I'm drinking does have an expiration date that you can see transparently through the bottle. Learn something new every day. Fun, joy. And to everybody that's in the watching, you can say hi. I mean, I just want to make you can say hi, please. Be my guest. If you don't want to say hi, I get it. Mute. Or at work, trying to be quiet and everything else, and be like, I don't want anybody to know that I'm watching this weirdo guy that's like reviewing toys, because why are we reviewing toys? See, okay, so Quentin, I'm going to tell you right now, I was never into the Super 7. I refused to buy anything Super 7 just because of the price range that they're asking for. I think personally, with today's market, they could at least charge like $10 the most. I can't spend 24 on that one. I really can't. And what is going on at SJ1S232? My apologies for reading it so slow. I got bad vision these days. Welcome to the stream. Happy that you're able to join us on this crazy unboxing, which I still have to make a choice on. So far, the suggested toy to be unboxed is the Transformers 1 Airarachnid, which I do have on standby. The other options would be the Combaticons, Vortex, and Blastoff. Also in the contendership, Alpha Trion from Transformers 1. And Amalgamus Prime. So, SJ, are you saying 2 votes for Airarachnid? Could do a thumbs up, could do a yep, or whatever gets the answer to. And I'll give it, like I said, another 2-3 minutes. Anybody else wants to pop in and say hi and all that stuff? My numbers fluctuate up and down because they're like, okay, what is this Dingleberry doing? Oh, he's just doing a toy review. Move along. Swipe. Ooh, bikini chicks. Swipe. That kind of thing. All right, Brick Builder, what's going on, brother, man? How you doing this evening, man? Glad you were on the stream this Saturday, man. Had a good time having you on. I'm doing an unboxing and the mystery unboxing today. Here are the choices. Are Airarachnid, which we got 2 votes on, I believe. Amalgamus Prime, the Combaticons, minus Brawl, that I already did that. As well as Alpha Trion from Transformers 1. So we're just trying to make a decision so far. It is 2 votes for Airarachnid. Me personally, I'm pushing for Airarachnid too. I'll give it like another minute to see if anybody else pops in and says, yeah, why the hell not? We want you to do this review because we feel it's worth it. And I would throw in a Blockies, but the problem is that if I did, I would have to probably assemble it. And I'm pretty fast at assembling the Galaxy versions. But like if I were to throw up something like, say, I don't know, the Action series, I'm stuck in the box. So like say, if I were to say, hey, I can unbox this, I'm like, oh yeah, no. No. This thing has got 272 pieces, and I have to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. So that's a side project. And Brick Builder can tell you off the top too on how much it is to freaking putting things together. And here we go. Like you said, put together Soundwave Blockies. Yeah, not happening today, brother. Not happening today. As I continue to freeze up, but on a brighter note, it's a less lag. And Quentin says, greetings to you, Brick. Yeah, you guys should subscribe to each other's channels, man. If you haven't, you should. Check out their each other's channels to see what's going on. All right, SJ, I guess that's definitely for the Airarachnid. Brick, you'll probably be like, yeah, you got no choice. You got to do Airarachnid. I'll give it another minute. Why do I keep freezing? Oh, I know. Sucky internet. On a side note, actually, I ended up finding this guy. Not a real weapon, YouTube. Don't think of it. It's not. It's Transformers Megatron. Well, third-party Megatron. So please do not banish me, sue me, or anything else. But it was fun to like try. And he's still a solid figure, too, but it's a third party. Oh, you just opened up Amalgamous? I might do that one later. Or I might do it on Saturday night. I don't know yet. There is going to be a different theme for Saturday night. I already got my guests already invited. So to anybody else, don't take it the wrong way. This is a set one for a certain reason. I got a buddy of mine. I got to keep it to a low number now to keep the internet waves and all that stuff going. So trying to get different people to come on. And I have a buddy of mine that hasn't been on in a long time. So yeah, I got the 13. I got the Optine. I'm reading as fast. Like the Star Optimus Prime, aka like the big convoy guy. Or Star Convoy, I should say. Yeah, he's a solid figure. He really is. Smaller than anticipated. The price for it should have been a commander class. I mean, if you're gonna label it, what's between a commander and a Titan? Honestly, it would be probably, I don't know. That's something they have to come up with. All right, I guess I gave it the 5-minute mark. I gotta be fair. So the winner of tonight's mystery unboxing is going to be crappy ass sound effects. Airarachnid. So let's get this baby girl popped open and transformed and see how she is. So I did open up Wind Charger. If anybody saw last night's unboxing, Wind Charger disappointed me a lot. Look at that. I'm still frozen on screen. But if you can hear me, that's even better. As I have that whistly face. Oh, man. I think my kid's doing homework. That's probably why. Yeah, I apologize for the lag. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was tonight. It wasn't that bad yesterday. I'm surprised. All right. Well, typical, the boxes, artwork. Yeah, it's all right. Same as everything else. A box. Weapons are in plastic bags. As you can see, no spectacular thing on it. Blah, blah, blah. And here she is. And I have to, of course, do the plastic tabby thingies. What do I do with my scissors? There they are. Holy mackerel. I actually got stuff near me today. Because unlike other reviewers, I am unprepared. And I make this raw, natural, and I unbox it so you guys can have the pleasure of either laughing at me or seeing what kind of hell I go through transforming these things. And hopefully it's not going to be that bad on this one. But it's all about having a good time and relaxing and kicking back, right? Got enough going on in the world today. We don't need extra stress. Let's just have some less stress and call it what it is, fun. All right, so now to get this girl out, it's going to be probably the hardest thing to do. You know what? I'm probably going to end up ripping the cardboard. So let's just rip the cardboard and get it over with. I'm not keeping the box. What's the point? Put this down here. Okay, so first impressions of this thing. This is light as hell. Oh my god. This is like flimsy plastic. It feels flimsy, but at the same time, it is, I don't know. I can't really describe it. It's just with the weird plastics. I'm the first to unbox this toy? Sweet. I should have advertised it then. Maybe people would have been like, hey, he's doing an unboxing and it's going to be Airarachnid. So I'm kind of happy now if I'm the first one. I don't think I am, obviously. You got the major players out there that have probably already done the unboxing and stuff like that. So let's go through the normal procedures. A schmuckload of articulations here, guys. A lot of tentacles here, a lot of legs, and a lot of whatever this is. Legs, as far as articulation is concerned, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It is, here, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so legs don't have a knee bend. Well, it kind of does, but like the ankle weirdly goes this way. So that's a new one to me. Elbow bend. Arm would probably go 360 if it wasn't for, actually, we'll still go 360. So that's a good thing. Are you flying to Florida or I'm driving? I am not taking an airplane. I got a buddy of mine I'm gonna stop by and say hi to. His name is Alex. He lives in the North Carolina, so I'm gonna swing by. He said I could relax for a little bit over there before I continue to drive down the floor to Orlando. So that gives me an opportunity to like breathe up, but it also gives me an opportunity to like catch up with him, talk and BS with him. It's been a long time since I've seen him, so I'm happy to be like going down. Yeah, because I can't stand airplanes. I can't, and especially with everything that's been going lately with airplanes. You'll understand why I'm kind of like nervous about. Never really been a fan of flying. All right, and as far as the head is concerned, a little, up looks. Actually, there really is no looking up. You can look down, like to the ground. And it does the. Are there any accessories? Yeah, the guns. That's it, and they're tiny, tiny guns. Honestly, I'm surprised. I mean, like she's supposed to be like she's like Sentinel Prime Soundwave, like Soundwave's to Megatron. She is to Sentinel communications kind of thing. And well, like I said, the good part is that they are putting them back in plastics, but the bad part is that they're putting them back in plastic. So let me just unload on this one. And you know what's sad too is the fact that probably when I do like when YouTube or whatever does a thumbnail, they're gonna put me in the dumbest position. They're like, hey, and that's what you're gonna see on the thumbnail. Hey. And people are just popping in like, what the hell am I watching? Accessories, yeah, that's it. 2 guns, we're calling it a day. Nothing spectacular either. Usually the guns look all the same. Jesus Christ, I thought I'd have this thing cut already open. I guess not. Wow. I'm surprised the plastic is the way it is. That's freaking pathetic. Yep. Come on. I'll try and show you guys the guns. Nothing major. That's it. Woohoo. Spectacular. Wow. But let's not talk about the guns. Let's talk about the girl. And let me see if there's anything else. But so there are propellers on her, but they're not spinning. That's kind of sucks. All right. So now the moment of truth. Can I transform this without instructions? Right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I may have to use the instructions. This girl looks a little bit complex, and I just don't think it's going to work with me doing transformation. So I'm going to do like the basics right now, like see what it's going to hook up to correctly. Yeah, they do look like vacuum cleaners. Yeah, 3mm. I want to say it's 3mm cord. Nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. Alrighty, so let's try to start this girl off. Yep. So looks like she can stand in her own. Yeah, congratulations. Oh, yep. Okay, so these do click together, as so. No wrist rotation, by the way. If I didn't mention, there's an elbow bend, that kind of thing. And thigh swivel, as you can see. Alrighty. Like I said, this one I may have to go with the instructions on transform because this girl looks a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. So let's try and see what happens here. So you know what I'm gonna do? Kind of do a cheat. I'm gonna try and use the box. Look at the picture and go, ooh, pretty. And yeah, this may be a little bit more than I thought. This may be a lot more than I thought, to be honest with you. Wow. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be one of them transformations where you're gonna definitely need the instructions on this one. Well, I do know that this does flip out. Okay. I wonder if I do that with the head. Stop throwing this out. So the challenge is, can I do this another half an hour? And I'm already 21 minutes into it, but not, this is like starting 2 minutes ago. Let's see, what can we do here? So I'm just trying to see here if this is supposed to unfold. This looks like it is supposed to stay together. Okay, so maybe this hooks up correctly. This is 1. This is 2. All right, that looks like it's supposed to be. So what I did was, for anybody that missed it, because I probably didn't show this the right way, this is the legs that I was talking about before. I just went like this, tabbed it in, called it a day. That's it. And I apologize if I happen to look at my phone. I am waiting on a message. And Double D, if you're watching, I'm on stream. I'm filming. I'm live. Jump in the chat. Have some fun. Hang out. All right. Back to this. So I'm going to see if folding this down is going to do anything, because these arms do fold in. And again, I may have to go to the instructions, because this is a weird transformation. Blind man, you see. Raziel Kane is colorblind. I'm playing left eye blind. Could be worse. Could be third eye blind. Okay, so whatever reason, the one arm pops off no problem right here. That's supposed to fold back. This one is, for whatever reason, sticking more than it should. So it kind of like bothers me at the fact that this is a little bit tighter. The tolerances on these have been lately a little bit weirder than they should be. Oh, God. There we go. Holy Jesus Christ. Like, that was tighter than hell. Okay, so now I just got to figure out. Looks like the arms do tab together. And, okay, so let's just do this. So the arms should collect like this. So now, so far, I've got this together and this together. Now, the legs are probably going to be a little bit... Oh, well. So the other leg right here comes out. And like I said, my apologies. I do this as a challenge to try and see if I can do this on my own. So those pop up. These are popping in. I'm trying to see here. These have got pegs on the hole. So I'm wondering if these two have to be... Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there is. Okay, so let's try this. All right, so there are 2 tabs here on the plastics. Hey, Danny. Yeah, I'm trying to do Airarachnid without instructions. Lots of fun. How are you, girl? And if you guys don't know Danny, check out her channel. I do a co-host segment with her. It's called Downtown with Double D. She is the main attraction. I am the sidekick that sits back and sits in the chair and drinks a beer. As I say, frozen to you guys. Oh, I'm unfrozen again, drinking a beer. Oh, man. Did you see last night? So Raz and I did an unboxing for Wind Charger. We got that done in 3 minutes. I'm like, okay. Great figure in robot mode. Great figure, car mode. Transformation, flat. Boring. Too quick. Unchallenging. Almost similar to like the other Wind Charger. And we were just like, okay. So he decides, I'm going to unbox, or I'm going to do transformation. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I think we might have talked him into it. But he ended up doing Thundercracker, and he had some difficulty in the beginning. Yeah, so the place loud chat. Working on putting stuff away in the shelves. Yeah. No, you got, that's the suck part about moving. Is the fact that you got to unpack or repack. All right, so I got to figure this out. I got to figure out how I'm doing this, because this now becomes this. I think I have to push these up because it looks like, okay. Yeah, this is weird because of how it's set up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely go back in. I am not the main attraction. I couldn't attract flies to shit. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate it. No. I appreciate it. I do. I do. Like, share, subscribe. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how this is going to be, because I'm trying to see if this has to come down, if there's a way of finagling it. Huh. It is, yeah, it's just I'm trying to do the transformation without the flipping thing being the way it is. And I see the tabs. If I'm doing this correctly, I am doing the tabs. It's just, what the hell am I missing here? What am I missing here? Yeah, if I decide to do these guys back, I think what I'm gonna do is actually put everybody like together with their their alternate characters. So like Bumblebees with Bumblebees, Optimuses with Optimuses, Megatrons with Megatrons, everybody else, try to find room for them in general. Because I got so much going on. Okay, so all right, so what's the story? Okay, so this is supposed to tab into this. So maybe I'm wrong. Because there's two tabs. Okay. So to anybody there, I just popped off the ball joints on not one, but two. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this has been ever done before, but I just popped off a ball joints on two freaking hands at the same time. Ain't that some crazy shit? That is insane. I never thought I'd pop two of off at once, but I did it. So that's okay. That's what happens when you're not doing the instructions. You tend to risk doing stupid stuff like that. Okay, so that's in. That's in. Okay, so what I was going to show you is over here, and I apologize for the blue light. There are two pegs right where this finger is, and I apologize for the focus. I am planning on getting another laptop with better camera, so I got to hook up the arms to that. That's why I am doing what I'm doing here, because it looks like that's how it's supposed to go. It looks like, yep. It looks like I have to pop one in here. Yep, it looks like that's one. It's two. Okay, so that is here right now. So I'm assuming, because again, guys, I am going by a whim. And that doesn't look like it's right at all. Okay. I'm looking at the box again. Like I said, I'm kind of cheating in regards to looking to the box. If I can remember where I put the box. Okay. Okay, so that looks like, see where I'm going with this now. I think. This is weird. I can't remember. Did you get? Yeah, I did get Brawl. I did. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to come this way, I think. And wow. All right, this is starting to become like Solus over here. Stuff starting to pop off and it's not making me happy. I don't like that kind of crap. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this one didn't pop off, no problem. Okay, so this is also, what the hell? See, I don't know if this is bottom or top. Okay, so that's supposed to be the top. Hey, Flick, what's going on? Today I'm doing Airarachnid. Why? Look forward to doing this. Now I'm doing the transformation. It's like, oh, forget it. So I'll let you know how it works out because this is going to be a tough one. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this goes here. There's a tab on here where the hands are. So, and that should go here if I'm doing this the correct way. So that's hooked up. So I'm partially done with this so far. I think I am partially done so far. And from what this looks like, all right, so this, I think I know it. All right, so what the box shows is that I did this wrong. Yep, and I said hip flick again. So the back looks okay. But it doesn't look like it did. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm a dummy. Because I'm looking at the box, I have it flipped the wrong way. I'm like, okay, why doesn't this look right? That's why, because it's upside down, you dumbass. Okay, so far, without instructions, I actually got it to look like this. That's partial, the way it's supposed to look. Flick, did you see what this thing looks like? And you know what it is, too? And this is what's so sad, is the fact that it's always one stupid thing that you missed that screws up the entire transformation. And for Brawl, it was the turret gun. I had to pop it out. After that, no problem. I feel so stupid about that one too. So this girl, she looks a little bit more complex. So I'm trying to see where am I going to go with this. If this is going to be the way it is. And again, I'm going by what the box says. You're hoping to obtain this girl? Like I said, she's fun. I mean, the Transformers 1 movie was great. I loved it. It was better than I expected it to be. You know, so if you can get her, that'd be fine. You know, that'd be awesome. I ordered it through Amazon. Okay, so the crazy thing is that yes, I do have everything here. Everything here looks the way it's supposed to. Now the question is here, because I'm seeing something about this piece right here, and I think it's supposed to fold in. Like, do I have to lift something up? Because if I just did all this without lifting up the transformer head, that's going to be the problem. So I'm going to detach this again. Aha. Okay. So yes, I did not listen to the steps. I'm putting her head in now. So it gets tucked in. There's a piece right here that gets lifted up. Now it's just a question of getting it back down. Yeah, because it looks like you got to tab the head in with the body. And my question is, where am I supposed to do this, and how am I supposed to do this? Do I have to turn the head around and go like this? Okay. Yes. Okay. So there we go. So now you have to turn your head around to get to this point right here. You know what? I apologize, guys. Let me see if I can brighten this up for you a bit here. Blue light is not doing good. Oh, do not want to not knock down the namesake. Do not knock down your namesake. Well, that's 50 lashes to the brain. But so far, I'm figuring this out better than I should. There we go. Now, maybe we can show you a little bit better. Okay. That's that chew gum. Okay. So go back to this. It looks like one great pile of shit. Okay. So there's her head. You got to make sure you turn it around. I think I turned this around the right way. And then you turn it around like that. So, and then you push it down. And yes, this is the wrong way. I did do this the wrong way. So once again, when you get to this point, you're going to want to turn your head around the opposite direction. Tuck it in like so. And then you push the little tab right here on right here. Push this in, and there's two little tabs, and that seals the deal, and that takes care of that. Okay. Also, there's two tabs where the propeller wings are supposed to go here. All right, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly too, because I just realized. Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, there's tabs all over the place, but pop it in and pop it off. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. Okay, and then 2. I'm going to rehook up the arms again because they popped. And lining up is definitely key in transforming it. Okay, looks like this goes here. This goes here. Yeah. And somebody's going to be like, why are you doing this? That's stupid. Why are you doing live transformation? Why did you like film it first and then do it? Because I couldn't do it even if I did film it right. So I figured if I'm going to make myself look like an ass, do it live. Okay. So there's other tabs here that are not lining up. Now I had everything lined up, and now it's like not lined up at all. Somebody explain me that, why I'm going through this craziness. Yep, so that's going to go here. Like I said, once everything pops off, then it's like a whole realignment deal. Because I had it right. I did have it right this time. Oh my God, now you're starting to piss me off. Come on, girl. Line up. There we go. Okay. All right, now that everything is actually lined up and put together, yay. One over here. I think one over here. If it lines up, I'll deal with it later. Okay, so now we just push this up. And there is a tab in this. Just got to push in. And either, okay, that is stupid. Either I'm not pushing this in all the way, or the tabbing is completely off. Because right here is a tab. But yet I try to close this up, it's gapped. So what the hell? So I'm either missing a step. I'm doing this the proper. Oh, here we go. Shift it down. Now we'll just. Oh, you jerk! You just. I can't believe you did that. All right. So right now, my transformation, as far as doing this right like this without instructions, sucks. It does suck. Without any knowledge of what I'm doing here, this absolutely is horrific. The plastic is flimsy on me. It continues to pop off when I don't want it to. And the tab it in is not, it's once again, it's not even going near what I needed to do. And I'm like, why is this being stupid? Let me pop this up. Put this up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So unless the only thing I can think of is unless. Yeah. Okay. See, now it tabs in no problem because I disconnected. And again, thank you for popping on the stream, guys. It is highly, 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 highly appreciated. And you must be laughing your asses off about now saying, this guy hasn't figured out how to put this dumb thing together yet. Shit, I could have done this blindfolded. Do that, record it, and send it to me. I'll be more than happy to take a look. Because good luck with that one. Remember, this is a blind, literally blind transformation. All right, so why is this now? Okay. Okay, so Look, a new form. I'm done. Thank you for coming in. All right, so I may have to actually do what I said I was going to do, and that is to go into the taking a look at the instructions, because the way this looks is totally different. All right, so see, the box don't look anything like the instructions. It does not. And again, I am probably missing something here. 20. It's been 20 minutes. Oh God, kill me. Oh, okay. So here's the next thing I just realized too. This looks like it does have another tab that you can put this in on, but I'm probably wrong. It looks like there is a tab here. Oh, why not? I'll just pop this in and see where it goes from here. Huh. I mean, right now it's saying I'm actually doing this correctly. But then again, it pops off again. So now, all right. Again, as far as this thing, I got it 3/4 of the way done, and surprisingly, I got as far as I did. But now she's starting to pop off again and again and again. And when I get to that stage, that's when it's like step back, breathe, and see what's going on that I'm doing wrong. Wow. And the suck part is that you got to do it from the beginning, because if you don't, then you got to do everything by scratch, and that sucks. Okay. So again, I'm just going to try this again to make sure. Ah, here we go. Maybe this is the problem. That's in. Okay, pop this out. Ah, that's it. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, the transformation is garbage on this right now without the instructions. Ugh. Why is there 2 YouTube videos? It's not 2 YouTube videos. One's for mobile and one's for laptop. So that's it. And if you got if you do have a channel, it will help you out with your views. So it's helped me out, and I thank everybody like for participating. All right. Now, where was I? Yeah, it comes in very handy. I need another one. And believe me, if I bored you enough and you want to leave, I don't blame you. I give it a certain amount of time, and if it don't happen, that's when I say it's over. Okay, so okay. Here we go. Maybe now we might have something. We might have something here. Okay. So I ended up doing is there's hinges that have the butterfly effect on this one. So now it's a little bit different now from what I had originally. So next thing I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to once again put these hands together. Oh God, what the hell? Okay, yep. So I'm going to put the hands together again and hope that they stay this time. Doubtful, but never hurts to try, right? Yeah, the double stream's all right. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, now it's getting silly. Okay, here we go. Has something to do with these hinges. I know it. I have a feeling it has something to do with hinges. And they have to line up a certain way. If they don't, then it's not going to work. Okay. Okay. Now let's try this. Come on, come on. Okay, here we go. This is going to probably do the same thing I did before. Okay, this is okay. Now it looks a little bit more aligned. Again, it's just okay. Just took a look at this video's thumbnail. It's a wild image. That's my of this one. No, it's not your. It's not on your end, buddy. It's on mine. It's I have internet that's having issues as of late. I got a laptop, but actually this laptop that I'm using currently has to be updated more. So it's not you. It's me, and I apologize for the inconvenience on the lagging. All right, here we go. So let's try this again. All right, and oh, you're kidding me? Are you gonna? Ah. See, I wish there was a way of telling me, hey, this is where it's gonna go. Oh, I just unpegged the hands again. All right, instruction time. I'm done with this. I'm done with this bull. You get to a point where you're like, no, what the hell am I doing wrong here? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God! Now I got to try and read this. All right, here are the instructions, and you can see. Sometimes you can read them, sometimes you don't. This girl is going to be a little bit tricky for me because of my vision. Yeah. So I've already gone through certain steps. Let me just see where I'm going from here. Okay, so you do have to pop a propeller. You have to pop the propeller in half, and you just do that by lifting up, and it's just going to be one of them days. All right, so step 1, split half. Step 2. Okay, so it's supposed to go like that. Yeah, if I get frustrated enough, guys, I might have to call it quits on this one. I have done that before, where if I can't transform this by a certain amount of time, I just call it a night because I don't need to bore you guys anymore with the BS. And what is going on here now? Okay. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have. As much as I wanted to do this girl, I shouldn't have done this girl because this is a little bit harder to do. I mean, like I said, I have a left eye that's bad. I've got to try and transform this. And why is this not doing the way it's supposed to be doing? All right. You know what? I'm just going to pull these guys apart because honestly, this I think has something to do. You know what? Let's go back to the beginning. As I pull out the leg, I am so not digging this right now. Ah, we're going to go back to the. I think I'm just going to take it back to basic transformation first. So I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this sucker apart. Go back to the beginning of it all. I've wasted everybody's time. I apologize for that. God, what the hell? I don't think I got into my transformation again. Okay. Take this out. Head is out. Head is there. And I'll tell. And this is weird because it's either the tolerances are too loose or too tight, and I'm getting both best of both worlds today, and it sucks. Oh, that's right. I didn't flip this over, so I got to do this. I got to do this. Okay. Wing, wing. And yep, once again popped off. So tolerance level sucks. This is definitely the same. What's with Hasbro? Why are you screwing up the females? Huh? Why are you messing up the females so badly? This is pissing me off. Damn shame. The limbs pop off just like real insects. Yeah. But here's the thing. Solus Prime, same thing. Transforming her, I was like, what the hell? And it kept popping off more and more. I was getting pissed off. I was like, I want to like these characters. I want to like the female Transformers, but when you're giving me this kind of quality crap, it's going to piss me off. And I'm just going to be like, what the hell with it? Screw the whole damn project. All right. So here we go again. So we're going to go by step, and I'm going to give this the brawl effect again. No, this is another level. This is Solus. This is the Solus level with the pop-offs. Okay. So here's the thing. As I freeze again on this fucking thing. Excuse my language. I think it's past a certain mark now. They're starting off at number 1. And if you look at the way these directions are, I mean, I'm not I won't lie, I have ADHD when it comes to reading stuff. But look at this. You want me to go from point A to point B. And I'm in robot mode. And I'm like, what in the hell is this coming from? This is so awkward. But guess what? I'm going to try it. Because it has something to do with the transformation. It has something to do with this. And I got to give it a shot. Supposedly, you got to do the propeller first. No, not the best of both worlds. This is horrible. Like I said, the hard part for me is the fact that I'm doing this with one eye. That's the hard part. That pisses, I don't like that. I hate being the way I am right now. Okay, so from what it looks like, because I'm skipping a couple. Okay, here's this. Okay, so this is what's reading so far. Why is this so? Okay. So supposedly what I'm trying to do is connect these two, but right now the way these are formed is weird. Okay. So there's a circle for this. This right here is supposed to be... Okay, this does rotate and turn. Good. Okay. This has to go here. And I think I might be wrong on this. Okay. Okay. The propellers have to go back on like this. And then split apart. If I get frustrated enough, you might see a transformer fly across the room. No, you spent $30 on it. Some people, at least the joists are not loose and floppy. They're popping off. They're popping off, man. I don't need that shit. Not yelling at you, buddy. Don't get me wrong, but no, they're popping off, and that's not cool. And once again, I'm trying to get this set up the right way, and for whatever reason, it's not. This is what the fudge. Okay. See, I hate this dark coloration stuff here. All right, so I did exactly what this is. Okay. See, I might have to give up on this one, guys, because I'm going to have to really invest time into taking a look at this. This is really a lot for me right now because of my vision. It is very difficult. It's starting to give me a headache. And when I start getting a headache, that's when I become cranky and this becomes R-rated to the point of you don't need to hear the real vowel language out of my mouth. So I think I might be calling it a night on this girl because it's starting to frustrate the shit out of me. It really is. That's not right. R1. I guess I'm just trying to see where I'm going wrong here. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? I'm afraid to like turn this anymore because it might pop on me. Yeah, like I said, this is popping, this is popping. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I can't. My vision is throwing me off here. I'm starting to get a headache. I apologize to all you guys for it. Because it's really starting to aggravate the hell out of me. Let me see one last thing. No. Yeah, I'm about ready to say the hell with this. So here's my final view on this one. Need the instructions, follow the instructions, use the instructions. If you got bad eyesight, good luck. Just like me, I'm getting frustrated because I can't see what the fudge I'm doing. I don't think it's going to be worth its time and gold on getting this done. Plastic wise, solid. The plastic's okay. Ball joints are okay, but they tend to pop off, especially if you're trying to do transformation. I think it's a waste of time to try and like keep going on this for right now. It's been 40 minutes, and that's what I think of the figure at this moment in time. I might change my mind. I might like her later on, but right now I'm just to the point of frustration, and I really don't continue stuff to basically piss anybody off, including myself. So that being said, that was the unboxing for me. It's going to be late. Here's the instructions. Same thing. I'm at the point of I don't care at this point. Hope you guys had a great time enjoying the bashing stream here. Do I recommend getting her? Yeah, go ahead, get her. She's nice to have as a figure, but if you're going to transform her, good luck with that. Like I said, my vision's horrible. It takes some time, and that's the kind of one. Have I opened Blast Off? Not yet. I didn't even actually, truth to be told, I didn't even want to open up Brawl because I wanted to wait for all 5 of the Combaticons because I always had that pattern. But I opened one. I'm probably going to end up doing it later on because as of right now, I'm calling it a night, guys. I got a headache and my vision's bad. So, again, thank you guys for taking the time to come out. I hope you at least got some humor out of it and laughed your ass off saying, hey, I'm not the only dumbass that can freaking not transform without instructions. Sometimes I get hits, sometimes I get misses. That was definitely a miss. So thank you guys for popping on this evening. If I decide to do another unboxing during the week, hopefully something that's not going to be super confusing and hard to read like that girl over there, because I don't want to bore you or dull you with aggravation. This is like the 3rd transformer that I've had to do with this kind of frustration, and I don't like doing that. So guys, have a great night. I'll see you next time. Good night, one and all, and don't forget, you're never too old to feel too young. And when it comes to collecting anything in life, collect life experience itself. See, guys, I told you from the original crew, they wanted me to say that again. I think it's too long, too boring for a sign-off. So, again, guys, good night, one and all. Thank you for putting up with me. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you next time. And as well.